pointing out that they play it in tuned down half step, right? So I'm gonna teach it in standard tuning, but if you want to play along to their track, you will have to tune down all your strings half step. We'll start off with an A chord, which we are doing by putting our first finger on the second fret, barring the second, third, and fourth string. But we do only want to play the fifth, fourth, and the third string. So what I usually do is I would mute the E string with my thumb. Then we're just gonna strum down 3 times, like this. And then we move over to the D chord, which is a regular D with the thumb on the second fret of the low E string. But we do not want to play the high E, the first string here. We just mute it. Either you just mute it with a finger. I just put my finger here without pressing it down. So that'll sound like. You do also want to somehow mute the 5th string, the A string. I do that with my thumb. You can also play this chord this way, or like Angus does, this way, and mute it with whichever finger you choose to have at the top. So the D goes twice. Then we move over to a G chord. And the same principle here, we just don't play the first string, we mute it. I mute it with my second finger as I put it up here. And we play that once. And of course we do also mute the A string here, just like the D chord. And that is pretty much automatically done when you press down this finger here. So the D and the G will come 2 more times. So it will be again, right, and then back again. And then we will play the D 1 more time before going back to the A chord twice. So all together, in slow motion, that sounds like this. So I just want to say a couple of things that this is the way I play it, but Angus or some other people would probably play it like this. Keeping this finger setting here. Either is fine, it sounds exactly the same. So after having done that riff, which basically goes over the entire verse, and the intro as well, of course. The last time it's played, before the chorus, it'll go over to this. So we'll do the same. But instead of playing the A twice, this time we'll only do 1 time. So we'll play 1 time. Then we'll move over to an E chord, kind of like barring, you know, the E chord, it looks like this. But what we'll do is that we just move up with our first finger, barring the 5th and the 4th string, playing in E5, like this. You can play it this way too if you want to. It's full E. So, and we'll kind of strum this chord for 2 bars, which is 16 times. So it'll go like this, right? We play the A once, and we'll go up here. So we start off by muting, palm muting here, which is done by kind of touching the strings, the end of the strings here with your palm on the right hand, just slightly, not too much. Like if you put it up here, it'll be way too much. Strings just go dead. So you want to put them just where they make contact with the bridge, here to get this kind of sound. Then you just slightly, as you play, you kind of remove it slowly, so the sound in the end will be totally open. So we'll go like this. So that was the palm muting, less, and then it's just an open E. Now that we have learned the intro and the verse, we'll try to play it together one time. So I'll be doing some beats with my foot, and you will try to play along as I play too. So you can watch my hand, watch the way I play, and try to copy it, okay? So from the beginning, I'll count 4 bars and then we'll start. So 1, 2, 3. Alright, I'm just gonna do that again and explain. So the entire song starts off on the offbeat of the 3rd beat. So we have 4 beats, and on the 3rd beat and between the 4th we'll start playing. So it'll be 1, 2, 3. Alright? And then you kind of just get it if you have the first beat down. So let's just go, okay?